Well, as the estimated results appeared on television at 8 p.m. last night, across Paris, which voted largely for the left-wing bloc, many cheers, followed by people taking to the streets, celebrations breaking out at a series of locations, including Place de la Republique, as people gathered to celebrate the pushing of the far right into third place. Fireworks also set off around the huge statue of Marianne there. One saying they had not been expecting the results, but they're so happy the French people have once again blocked the far right. Well, let's hear from some of the reaction from them.
It gives me hope to know that France isn't just the national rally, something we've tended to believe recently, and in truth it feels so good and gives us hope.
It really hasn't sunk in, and I'm very emotional. I don't really know how I feel, but I'm really happy. There's a crazy energy and I'm getting chills.
I'm still moved. It's incredible. We're relieved. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope for the future of France, for the left.
It's a victory, but it's a relative victory because there are still 150 people from the national rally in the assembly. So we have to keep fighting, even in the streets.
Reaction there from some of the left supporters. Well, let's cross then to the left's Popular Front headquarters. We're going to talk to our reporter who joins us from there, Sophie Lamort. Sophie, much jubilation there.
Absolutely. And jubilation, I think, is reserved for last night, as you've just mentioned, as the results came in at 8 p.m. Highly unexpected results as they beat every exit poll that was given before the second round of these elections. Screams, chanting, crowds cheering and applauding all across Paris. It felt like something that we see when France is winning a football match in a big tournament. It really was quite an atmosphere of jubilation and celebration. Overall, today is more the idea of how is this going to function in reality? What is going to be the composition of Parliament? We're not seeing much activity here. The view is blocked by a truck that's just come by, but we're seeing mainly journalists outside of the France Unbowed headquarters. We're waiting for members of the party to come out and give out statements, but for now they're not really speaking to the press. It's the sense that they're just putting their head down, getting to work, finding that strategy, what they're going to do internally, what they're going to decide internally before taking it to other parties within the coalition, and how they're going to essentially select a prime minister, because that's the big question in France today. Which party is going to see their figurehead sit in the seat of the prime minister, and what are they going to be able to find common ground, and what is that common ground going to look like essentially?
Yeah, it's going to be complicated, isn't it? I mean, the left really hoping that Emmanuel Macron is going to have to turn towards them in order to form some kind of coalition to take the country forward.
Absolutely. So there's already some disagreement over the method that's going to be chosen to select a prime minister. We were hearing different things from different party heads. Some want an internal election within each party within the coalition to the new Popular Front coalition. We're seeing people who want to see the party within the coalition who got the most seats in Parliament to have their figurehead become the next Prime Minister. Some want to tend towards a coalition with Macron. Some say there's a red line essentially with Jean-Luc Mélenchon. They're saying they won't have him as Prime Minister, the leader of France Unbowed, while LFI, France Unbowed, is saying that they won't do coalitions with parties who will essentially force them to water down their programme. So that's going to be the main question today. We've heard from party leaders who say they should put a name forward by the end of the week, so we'll be looking out for that.